Overview. The all-new BMW X2 is an exception to the rule that 2 is more than 1. Based on the same platform as the boxier X1, the subcompact X2 is the slightly less practical, albeit sportier-looking, version of BMW's smallest SUV. The second-generation X2 wears an angrier smile and has as many exhaust tips as it does pistons. Both the 241 HP xDrive 28i and M35i xDrive use a turbocharged inline four-cylinder with a dual-clutch automatic transmission and all-wheel drive, but the M adds muscle with 312 horsepower, bigger brakes, and a higher top speed. It also comes with many empowered blue, purple, and red trimmings that typically accompany BMW's motorsport-fueled sub-brand. What's new for 2024? The X2 begins its second generation this year, growing in size while taking on a sleeker coupe-like shape. The X2 now comes with all-wheel drive as standard equipment and a boost in horsepower from the X2's revised power plant, which gives it more attitude than before. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2024 BMW X2 starts at $42.995 and goes up to $52.395 depending on the trim and options. The xDrive E28i comes with a ton of standard features, such as 19-inch wheels, a giant infotainment display, LED headlights, and active blind spot detection. But the X2's extroverted styling begs for maximum performance, and the M35i trim boosts horsepower to 312 ponies and brings with it even racier styling elements. Its price is much higher than the base trim, so we'd go light on options to avoid breaking the bank. We would, however, suggest springing for the M Sport seats, which are wrapped in a combination of leather and faux suede. Engine, transmission, and performance. The X2 xDrive E28i is powered by a 241 HP turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four engine bolted to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, but the M35i xDrive is the hot rod X2. With upgraded engine internals and extra boost pressure, the Turbo 4 produces 312 horsepower in the M35i. Both versions of the X2 come standard with all-season tires, but the M35i xDrive gets larger 20-inch wheels. Top speed is limited to 130 miles per hour for both models while equipped with all-season rubber, but upgrading to performance summer rubber increases the M35i xDrive's top speed to 155 miles per hour. Cornering grip is plentiful and the X2's steering is precise, but it feels heavy and is light on feedback. Still, the X2 is fun to drive, especially in M35i form. 0-60 mph times. BMW claims the M35i xDrive is good for a launch to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds. After test driving it in Europe, we think it can do far better than that, and estimate it will hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds. We haven't driven the xDrive E28i yet, but the equivalent X1 model managed to hit 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds at our test track. We think the X2 xDrive E28i will offer similar performance, fuel economy and real-world MPG. The most efficient X2 is the xDrive E28i model, which earned EP estimates of 24 mpg city and 33 mpg highway. The high-performance M35i isn't too far behind though, and its ratings are only 1 mpg lower in both metrics. When we get a chance, we'll take the X2 on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route, and we'll update this story with real-world test results.